recognize the goodness that surrounds us, that is sustaining and favoring us. Hello friends, this is Shundel, and today's share is about being mindful the goodness that surrounds us, that is sustaining and favoring us. Maybe we are taking it for granted because all is well with us. But this is just a reminder to each and every one of us when we are going to practice a good attitude, a positive attitude. We must recognize all those goodness we have experienced. We must understand that God's goodness that surrounds us, that is sustaining and favoring us, help us to look for and recognize the uncommon, to appreciate the people He's given you to love and enjoy. Open our eyes to the extraordinary and find joy in your journey. Yes, it cannot be avoided that we can be depressed because of our situation. We feel sad, frustrated. That situation which it cannot be avoided. We must not take for granted the people God has given you to love. They may not be perfect, but none of us are. Remember that. Some people would love to have a spouse, to have a children, or to have a workplace, to have a home. What we often see as common is really uncommon. What we think is ordinary is really an extraordinary. Be mindful of your blessing that God had given you. It is about practicing gratitude every day. When you can practice gratitude every day, it becomes easier for you to understand all the goodness that surrounds you, that is sustaining and favoring you. You can recognize all those things when you learn not to take for granted what is going on around you. Because in today's scripture, it's significant that also Paul used the word if. If there is any excellent, he has saying you have to look for the good in someone. You have to look for the good in your spouse. You have to look for your good in your children or in your working place. You have to acknowledge all those good things, the goodness that surrounds you. Instead of looking the difficulty, or instead of looking the frustration and disappointments, try to turn around your mindset. Because it's easy for us as a human being to look for the flaws, to look for those negativity, the discouraging things we face in our day-to-day life. We must recognize what God is doing and what He has given to us. We are going to acknowledge that goodness, because that is the one giving us the strength to keep on going. That is the one who is helping us to cope up in the stress of the day, which is we are struggling. We have to understand that the wrongs, and we must see the good things in our life and be grateful. Simple as that. Really, it is being grateful of what we are experiencing in our day-to-day life. It is about being, thankful acknowledge the goodness of God. That is the one sustaining us because that is positive. It is about looking the positivity into something instead of focusing on the flaws, instead of focusing into the negativity. It is very important that we are mindful to see the goodness that surrounds us every day, that is sustaining and favoring us. Really, because we are changing our mindset to be more positive than ever have. Therefore, wake up and do not take for granted the people that God has given you to belong. God give you a good job. Don't take that for granted. So much to be grateful for that. So much to be thankful for that. Acknowledge it and be grateful in those every moments you are with them. Try to at least appreciate every day 3 things. What is good in that person, what is good in your working place. As simple as that. This is about practicing gratitude in our day-to-day life. This is Shundel. Thank you for listening. Thank you for dropping here in my channel. I am very grateful to each and every one of you. I love you all and